students, good morning. Today we are starting with the next chapter of physics, that is chapter number 3, force. So this video is simply an introduction of this topic, and it will comprise most likely 3 videos, this topic. So what is force? Force, we do lot of actions in our daily lives which involves use of force. Like if you kick a ball, if you like open a door, close a door, or if you pick up something, if you push a heavy bag, or if you like even if you hold your bag on your shoulders is also an act of force. So force can be defined as anything any act which involves push or pull of an object. So if you push an object or if you pull an object, in both the cases you are applying force, right? So like push, if you push something, the object will move away from us. So it is one kind of force, like in this case the action, the motion is happening in opposite direction. Okay, so you push it, the object moves away from you. Likewise the pull, when you pull something, the object moves towards you. Again you are applying force and the object is moving towards you. So in both the cases the force can be same, but the action which is happening is different. So likewise now we'll see the effects of force. Effects of force, like if you apply a force, what all changes you will see in the object. So you know that force involves action on the object. So force always involves interaction of two objects. Okay, so two objects come into interaction, and one object may apply force on the other object, and some change will be observed. So what kind of changes happen when we apply some force? So we see that the state of motion of an object change when we apply force. So when we apply force, something there can be 4 kind of changes in the motion. Basically, like if something is there is an activity in your book which shows that there is a ball on a table, and you push the ball, then the ball moves. The ball was initially at rest, that means it was at stationary position. You apply force, it starts moving. So change in speed from rest to motion. Okay, so this is that kind of change. So something, if it is in rest, you apply force, it start moving. Next kind of changes, the speed increases. Something is already in motion, something is already in moving, and you push it. So the activity says that you push the ball again while it is still moving. So what will happen? If you push it in the direction of the speed, like ball is moving in this direction, you push it in this direction itself, so the speed will increase. Okay, now the ball is moving in this direction and you push from the opposite direction. Okay, you push it from the opposite position. So what will happen? The speed will decrease. Speed will decrease because the application of force is from the opposite direction of the motion, right? Then if you like if some ball is moving and you suddenly catch it, if you hold it, so suddenly the motion will become 0. So from the motion to rest, so again you have applied force, and some object has come from motion, it has come to rest now. Okay, now we have force can also change the shape and size of an object. Okay, so there are 4 like examples given in your book also. If you have a spring, you stretch it, so it has shape like this much was the length, you change its length, so its shape has also changed. Likewise, if you have seen the kneading of the dough by your mother, so your mother is changing continuously pressing the dough, and the shape of the dough keeps on changing. Okay, likewise if you have a rubber band, you stretch it, the shape of the rubber band changes. So these are the examples. Like if you have a balloon, you press it, so its shape changes, okay, or if you blow it, it will its shape increases. So your blowing is again an act of force, okay. So that's how the force may change the shape. Likewise, now we see what not changes with the application of force. What do you think will not change with the application of force? The mass of an object. The mass of an object does not change with the application of force, okay, because mass is mass is associated with the particles, and the particle number of particles don't change with the application of force. That's why the mass of an object does not change with the application of force. So we will move to the next topic, frictional force, in the next video. Thank you for watching this.